Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the local bourse that just closed. And of course, globally, we have a number of things that investors are focusing on, including the G7 meeting that is in its second day. Of course, we've had US President Donald Trump leaving a day early. And of course, that is amid the escalating tensions in the Middle East between Iran and Israel, and the markets down on the day. The oil share declining by 0.7%, and we do have the Resources 10 complex carrying most of those losses as it's plunged almost 2.5%. We have the Financial 15 declining by more than 0.25%, and the Industrial 25 softening by almost 0.33%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the US markets, and on that front we did have retail sales for May softening, and also we do have, of course, a monetary policy decision from the Fed tomorrow. S&P 500 declining by more than 0.25%, tech-heavy Nasdaq softening by more than 0.33%, and then we do have the Dow giving up more than 0.1%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic, and of course over there that negative sentiment filtering through. FTSE 100 down by almost 0.5%. The CAC 40 declining by more than 2/3%, and the DAX with a loss of 0.9%. Let's check in on the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies, and jitters coming through to the local unit as it has lost its strength against the US dollar, now creeping up closer to that 18 rand level against the greenback. The local unit against the pound at 24 rand 24, and against the euro at 20 rand 68.